Hi, everybody. So, Mr. Pizzullo here again, and this is the video where I will tell you a little bit about Quaver Music and the student accounts that will be created this year. This will be for all of our students in second through fifth grade. Every student in our school, second to fifth grade, will have their own personal Quaver Music account. And there's way too much in here to go through it on just one video. So, this is going to be a really quick nuts and bolts overview. Beginning with the login, we will take care of all of that during class and in school. You're not going to have to worry about usernames or passwords. In fact, most of the students will be able to log on just through their Clever portal. So you won't have to worry about any of that. I would say 90% of what we're going to do on Quaver will be done in the classroom. Sometimes students like to log on at home just to explore and just to have some fun because it is a really great resource. It's an amazing tool. There's so many cool things on it. It's impossible to show all of them, but just a really quick rundown. You could see that the A plus assignment section is where I'll give them assignments that they could do. And as I mentioned before, most of those assignments will happen during class. Student interactives, that includes different types of activities for the recorder, music theory projects. There are sections to deal with the instrument and the knowledge. There are some parts where they can create their own music. We've got movement videos, some activities that involve playing music, and of course, an entire volume of Quaver books. And those are online book and resources. When navigating through Quaver, it's very easy to get back to the page you were on before. You just find the exit signs. There's also creatives. Students will be able to create their own music with onboard apps like Q Backbeat Lite that gives students an opportunity to make their own backbeats, their own grooves. I think it's similar to like an online drum machine. Q Composer Lite gives students a blank canvas, a staff which they could write notes and they could write rhythms and melodies. Q Grooves Lite is like a little recording studio where students could mix drum tracks and bass tracks and different types of they have keyboard patches in there. They've got all kinds of fun stuff and they can make their own songs. We use Q Synth and Q Strum for some of our fourth and fifth grade projects. Q Sound Effects and Songbrush are also really interesting creatives where they explore the artistic side of music. Of course, a really popular feature with our students is Quaver Street. On Quaver Street, they're able to customize an avatar. That's me right there. And you see that's one of our friends. That's old Bob. He does some music with some of our first grade classes. And once you've customized your avatar, you could also create your own learning environment. You can create your own music room where it says kids enter here. You could enter the Quaver shop. This shop is used and featured in a lot of the videos that we use in class. So students see an online virtual world of some of the things that we're doing in class. There's a lot of features inside the shop. There's a phone book where students could take a trip back through music history. In the studio, if you go down to the studio, there's lots of interactive. We talked about some of these before. Q Grooves Lights down there, Q Composer, Q Backbeat, and Q Strum. If you go back into the shop, you can go down to the lab, and in the lab they have different types of ear training groups or ear training exercises. They could play with the Q synth. They could spend some time making sound effects and creating their own movies. If I return back to the shop, there's all kind of little hidden gems in here. Like I said, every student will get their own personalized Quaver account. They'll be able to customize their learning environment and their experience, and they'll be able to explore on their own, and they'll also do some interactive assignments that we have in class. So that's something that I'm really looking forward to. It's been very popular with the students, and we'll continue to do that this year. Once they have a Quaver account, it's the same account from their second all the way through their fifth grade year. So they'll be able to add to projects that they've already started. They'll be able to integrate some of the projects into new and different assignments that they'll be doing. And I've had a lot of fun with this program. I'm sure they will too. So that's a real quick overview of our online Quaver Music. When you hear me talk about Quaver Music, this is what I'm talking about. Again, you don't have to worry about usernames or passwords or anything like that right now. We'll get all those accounts set up in the weeks to come, and we will do, like I said, 90% of this is done inside the classroom. So there's Quaver Music. Hope that was helpful. And again, if you have any questions, go ahead and just leave those in the comments section, and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Enjoy the rest of your back to school night. We'll see you soon.